Face Hack Friday. Today's face hacks both have to do with products. They're actually product hacks, and they're both Inglot products. So the first one is, of course, Duraline. This is a face hack in a bottle. You can do so many things with this product, and I don't work for Inglot. I don't get any money from Inglot. I have no affiliation with them. But the product itself is in a little dropper like this. And you can just drop, you usually only need one drop, onto whatever you're working with. What can you use this for? Just about everything. It's a great solvent for mixing pigments. You can create eyeliners out of them. You can rehydrate eyeliners that have dried out, well, not hydrate, but reactivate eyeliners that have dried out. So gel liner products. Not just gel liner products, so any kind of cream eyeshadow product you can use this for. Of course, you can also pop those kinds of products into the microwave for a few seconds and mix them up and pop them in for a few seconds until they come back to the regular consistency. So that's a free hack. But this product is much faster and it's portable, so you can bring it with you to, you know, if for instance you're a pro makeup artist, this is a fantastic thing to have in your kit, whereas a microwave is a bit bulky. The other thing that this is great for is mixing your own products out of pigments. So if you have more than one pigment color and you want to combine them, it takes a really long time to manually mix pigments, even if they're like good, like quality pigments that have additives in them that help them to adhere and things. They still take a long time to mix properly. So a solvent like this will give you a quick mix of your favorite pigment colors that you've always wanted to recombine into a different color. The only downside of that, and it could be an upside or it could be a downside, is that it will alter the texture. So this is actually quite a strong film former. It will definitely create a plasticky almost kind of texture on wherever you apply it. So you're not going to have that same kind of powder finish that you would have if you were combining two dry pigments, for example. However, I find it does actually enhance the sheen on sparkly pigments or whatever. So you can get a really nice effect with that. It's definitely worth playing around with. You can use it for remoisturizing old dried out lipsticks or making a lipstick which is a little bit too dry of a formula, spread a little bit better, and then it will firm up into that film, as I said, and then it will be very long wearing. So that's a definite perk, although it might, I haven't tried it for any period of time on my lips, so it could be a little drying, I don't know. Anyway, fantastic product. Definitely worth having, particularly if you're pro, and if you like mixing your own stuff, you will love it. Alright, so my second face hack, which is actually more of a hack, because this just comes as it is, right? So this is the Inglot Freedom System palette. People really like the Freedom System, the shadow range, the color range is great, the shadows are portable, you can put them in magnetized palettes and they're great. The palettes that come with the Freedom System from Inglot themselves are, I won't call them controversial, but not everybody loves them. The problem is that the magnets in this thing are so strong that you can't get those suckers back out again once you put them in. So you better like the order that you put them in, and you better not ever intend of taking them out because you'll ding them if you do. I don't care how many Inglot sales reps say that these palettes, you can get the shadows out if you have like a strong enough magnet and you just do it right and blah blah blah. There's no way to get them out without dinging them. With a magnet, with a very 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 strong magnet, you still can't get them out. I guess I haven't tried taking them to CERN and putting them next to the particle accelerator, so that might be another future hack. Unless you do what I did, which was to drop the palette, knock it from my counter onto the stone floor, and I thought, oh my god, you know that sickening feeling. Oh my god, all of my eyeshadows are going to be cracked. And when I picked it up, they had all fallen out, but not a single one of them were broken or anything. And that's a testament to how tough this palette is, because stone floors are not very forgiving on eyeshadows. but they had all bounced out of their magnet. So I guess if you whack the palette hard enough, you can get your shadows out. I wouldn't suggest trying it at home. But while I had all the shadows out, I went, great, now I can get my husband to make mods to my palette. So what did I do? I got him to drill holes in the bottom. So now you can put the shadows in. I'll just do a little demo. Let's see, which shadow do I want? How about this one? Ooh. Put it in, and I'm putting it in the wrong space, but that's okay. And there it is, it's nice and in. And then, because you've got a hole in the back, you could put it over top of a surface. Take something like a chopstick, for example, push it out. There you go. I mean, you know, push it out over something not too hard or whatever, like over a towel or a surface you don't mind getting dusty. But so much easier, and now I have what I consider to be a very usable magnetic palette, whereas before this was not a usable palette. I wouldn't bring it with me because I couldn't modify it. I couldn't, like, these were all permanent colors. I've got labels and stuff like that. And I like being able to adapt palettes to whatever specific thing I'm going to be doing. I like to have the right color combinations for it and stuff. So that for me is the freedom in the freedom system. And this was prison. However, now that we've got some holes in it, it's a very usable palette. So that's my face hack / product hack for this Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you try it out, let me know how it works. I do recommend that if you're not good with power tools, or if you are underage, you should seek out adult / competent assistance from somebody who is, as I did. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye!